traditionally we've used very limited and narrow ways of thinking about, how our overall health is. We actually have known for a very long time that a number of things affect how long and how well we live, far beyond what's measured in a doctor's office. Hi, my name is Geoffrey Leung. I serve as the Public Health Officer in Riverside County. One of our goals is to make Riverside County one of the healthiest places in the entire country. And in order to do that, we need a way to measure how healthy we are. The Healthy Places Index is one way to measure how healthy a neighborhood or a city or a region is, or a county. And it pulls together lots of different areas, including things like education, economics, housing, and different healthcare measures. And it gives you one composite score or one overall number that tells you how healthy you are from a scale of 0 to 100. During the pandemic, California actually used the Healthy Places Index to try to better address diversity, equity, and inclusion. And if communities have higher levels of infection or have lower rates of vaccination, we need to put more resources and effort into supporting those communities. So our score is around 39, so we're a little bit below average right now, and the best score would be towards a 100. In order to start making a change, you first have to understand, where you're starting from. One of the challenges with the Healthy Places Index is sometimes there's a lag between when the measurements go in and when you can see that score come out. So one of the alternative measures that we're looking at is using something called the Whole Person Health Score. The Whole Person Health Score is actually a holistic measurement tool that we created in Riverside County. Traditionally we've used very limited and narrow ways of thinking about, how our overall health is. We look at physical markers, things that you're used to getting measured maybe at the doctor's office. But we actually have known for a very long time that a number of things affect how long and how well we live, far beyond what's measured in a doctor's office. The Whole Person Health Score uses a 6-letter score. Each of those 6 letters represents a different dimension of health. Those dimensions are physical health, emotional health, resource utilization, socioeconomics, ownership and activation, and then nutrition and lifestyle. And the first letter of each of those categories spells out the word person. So, oftentimes we see that people are fearful or anxious when they go to a healthcare provider or they're going to seek services. It's a fear that they might be judged. It's a fear that they'll find out something about themselves that, will sort of make them worried. The way we really try to approach engaging with people is to listen first and to get to know people as they are, as human beings. That Whole Person Health Score framework, because it does give people a chance to talk about how they're doing physically, how they're doing emotionally, how they're doing socially, how they're doing with relationships, how they're feeling about meaning or purpose in their life. That often is enough of an outlet and an opportunity for people to share something that is meaningful. It then opens up the opportunity for having sort of increasingly meaningful conversations about other things. Allowing people to have a voice, making sure that people feel included, and that people feel valued and acknowledged. Those are fundamental human needs. And if we skip that step, it actually is very hard to do our work. Having that opportunity to make a human connection is probably one of the greatest gifts that we have each day in our work.